I'm back today with a mini reorganization video. I haven't done one of these in a while because I kind of don't like to film when I'm reorganizing my shelves because I always kind of forget to film certain parts or just the hassle of moving the camera around and my tripod. But I'm just doing a little organization today, so I thought I would just film it, and if the if the content is interesting enough, then I'll make a little video of it. So I have 3 bookcases right here, 2 bookcases over here, and then a couple of bookcases on the other side of the room. But I'm only planning to adjust these 6 shelves, kind of rotating them, and then some adjustments to the top 6 shelves as well. I've just become a little dissatisfied with how things are. I literally stare at my bookcases every day. I sit across the room and that's where I work every day. And so I just like to change things up once in a while, and then it feels like a whole new collection. I pretty recently just adjusted these shonen shelves and I'm pretty happy with them, so I'm not changing those at all. I do have Naruto ready to go. I've been watching through Naruto, so I'm going to just be playing that while I'm working on my organization of these shelves. But I'm not going to be talking while I'm going through this, and I'm not going to have any ASMR because I'm just going to be watching anime. But I think I'll just have kind of a time lapse of moving things around and setting up the shelves, and then I'll film a little outro to show a little tour of how my shelves are looking once I'm done. So, hope you enjoy! Okay, so I just finished and I felt really proud that I was going just shelf by shelf and doing all of the organization. But then toward the end, I forgot about a few series and had to go back and stick in this manhwa series and one on this shelf too. So I'm pretty happy with it. It looks a bit more full than it did before. And I'm happy with the bright colors and the kind of new things I have on display compared to before. So it's not entirely by theme, but then it kind of is. So I have my 2 Love of Kill shelves right here. And then just like a miscellaneous josei series over here. And that's kind of like overflow from the shelves below because I've been running out of space on the 3 shelves underneath. So kind of spreading some of that up while also moving this down and being able to spread it out more. I have a bit too much of this merch, so I'm going to adjust things as I get more volumes of Firefly Wedding in and Sheltering Eves. I can kind of make adjustments and I have plenty of room to grow. So these 3 josei shelves and then another josei shelf with my wotakoi stuff, I changed up the way that it looked a bit rather than just moving it and keeping it exactly the same setup. I try to do that every time I move my wotakoi shelves because it just kind of keeps it fresh now that the series is over and I'm not getting really anything new. So I just need to kind of change the display once in a while to keep it looking new and fun. Then moving across, I have, I would say my Love Nest shelf, but it's my Yumi Naduki shelf minus one series that's on the foodie shelf. But I'm a huge fan of that mangaka, and Love Nest is my favorite BL series. So just wanted to be able to spread out all of that stuff and have a lot of things on display. And then over here is my foodie shelf, and I'm so happy with it now because when it was down below, it just felt like there wasn't enough because of the extra headroom, but now it's perfect. And I have some of my Love of Kill little acrylic stands on the shelf too that are food related. Then back over on this side, it's kind of some of my workplace romance, salaryman, but then also just like non-office workplace and just miscellaneous like one-shots that put a focus on the characters' professions, even if it's not like about their professions. Like this stack here in the middle has a bunch of just miscellaneous, like 2 guys who work at a zoo, and then 2 guys, one who is a salaryman and one who is a florist, and just miscellaneous things like that I wanted to just kind of keep together and have little merch items on display around them as well. Then these 2 shelves are kind of my gangster crime series. So all the Japanese manga that have to do with Yakuza, and then Dangerous Convenience Store, Wet Sand, Legs That Won't Walk with like Korean gangster series, Murderous Llewellyn's Candlelit Dinner, that has to do with a serial killer. And then over on this side, Dear Benjamin. I also have Deadlock on the way, so really excited that this shelf is kind of filling out more because it's one of my favorite genres. So love that I have all this on display and the space to keep adding more as I get more gangster and crime series in. And then these 2 shelves up here at the top, I'll try not to point because then it focuses on my hand and then you can't see the shelves. But the upper shelf, before I kind of had it as a mix of high school, university, and entertainment industry. And then the entertainment industry spilled down onto the next shelf down and kind of went into cohabitation and supernatural. So I kind of kept it the same, but I removed the Danmei volumes that were mingled in on the top shelf. I have quite a few like high school and university set Danmei. So I just had those in there, but as I'm getting more of other series, I kind of need to make space for the manhwa and manga and manhwa series that I need to fit on there. And I wanted to be able to display a little more with my Here You Are volume on display and Given. So I'm actually going to be reworking my Danmei shelves as well, but that's over on the other side of the room. So that's not a reorganization for today. And then on the next shelf down, it's kind of the same as it was before, but I just moved things around a little bit. So I had some of these music series up by Given because that's a music series, but I moved them down because that featured adult characters, whereas Given features high school and university age guys. But then I have some of the entertainment industry stuff over here with Black or White with actors. and then a one shot about a drag queen, a fan book for a series that's about actors, and then kind of into Candy Color Paradox, which is about two journalists, but it's journalists that write about scandals in the entertainment industry, so I thought it kind of fit. And then into a couple cohabitation series, and then the little bit of supernatural series I have over on the side. I do have one miscellaneous thing that just does not really fit, and it's a historical fan book that is up in the corner just because I don't really know where else to put it, so I'm fine just having it tucked there in the corner. But super happy with how everything turned out. I didn't touch this bottom middle shelf here with Love of Kill. I think I am gonna make some adjustments though in the next couple days just because I like the setup, but if I change it, I will be happy and think I have something new. So probably gonna do that. But I hope you enjoyed watching through as I just made little tweaks here and there. You probably saw like another one of the reasons why I don't often film my reorganizations is because I change my mind. Like I'll be working on a shelf, I'll put some things up, I'll change my mind, I'll move them, I'll get it all set up, then I won't like it, then I'll change it all again. So just filmed a stretch of my evening of just taking my time going through shelf by shelf, and hope you had fun coming along with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon in the next video.